안녕하세요, and welcome to Stats Chapter 8, Hypothesis Testing for Population Proportions. In this question, a poll organization is trying to find out the relationship between gun-related tragedy and firearm restrictions. And this problem can also help us to realize the relationship between a larger sample size and the p-value. So in the first portion of this problem, it's pretty straightforward. We just need to multiply 60% to our sample size here. So 650 multiplied by 0.6 came out 390, and then 650 multiplied by 0.64 came out 416, and we check the answer as correct. So do a test to see whether the proportion that's set more straight is statistically significantly different. So we're finding difference here. So the null hypothesis should be that they're the same, and the alternative should be that they're different. And to find the z statistics, we open StatCrunch. And in this chapter, we're doing two proportion z tests. So we go to stat and then proportion statistics, two sample with summary. And we can go ahead and check out these two numbers and put that as the successes. And 650 would be our observations or sample size, 416. And then we check this box here. We're doing differences, so that is good for now. And then press compute. And here's our z statistics and the p-value. So we can go ahead and copy that and round to 2 decimal places, and then the p-value would be this one. So to compare the p-value with the significance level of 0.05, the p-value we got here is higher, so we do not reject the null hypothesis, and meaning that there is not a statistically significant difference in the proportion of people that favor stricter gun laws after the gun-related tragedy. And now they want to test if the sample size increased up to 1300, what would be changed for the results. So we can go ahead and use 1300 as our sample size, multiply by 0.6 to get the first answer, 780, and use the same sample size, multiply by 0.64, came out 832. Alright, so now we go back to StatCrunch and go ahead and issue the test and change the observations to 1300 and the successes to the new value that we just calculated, and check this box and compute. And there you go, the new z statistics. And copy that, round that to 2 decimal place, and the new p-value, round to 3 decimal place. So when we compare to the p-value to 0.05, we can see that the p-value is slightly lower than the significance level, That's why we reject the null hypothesis, and there is a statistically significant difference. So go ahead and choose C. And now they ask us if the larger sample size will have a relationship with the p-value. So from the result that we just did, a larger sample size, the 1300, yielded a smaller p-value, and it allowed the rejection of null. That's why we reject the null here. So thank you for watching.